It's always gonna be like that, you hear me? Let go.
We get them in, and we be shipping them out. We get them in, and we be shipping them out. We get them in, and we be shipping them out. We get them in, and we be shipping them out.
Let go.
Money coming in, I just can't control it. When I got me a rolling, pinky ring frozen, then I iced out the grind daily. Got me feeling like I'm chosen. Thought I was joking, got your bitch with me, and I'm stroking for that paper shit busted open. I'm with the team, fuck is you mean, bitch? I'm on a bean and I'm rolling. I trap in this bitch. The way I get rid of all this shit, you would thought that I cleaned out my colon. The pack never see. Soon as the plug tell me that it's sent, then the nigga done already sold it. We get them in, and we be shipping them out. We get them in, and we be shipping them out. Push come to shove, I get it out the mud, man, you niggas can't tell me shit. Get this understood, bitch, I'm straight from the hood. All I know is bells and bricks, and I'm on go. Look more, I ain't no hoe, so watch what you say in this bitch. I came with the K, look, I ain't trying to say hey when a nigga start waving it, bitch. Who wanna run with the dun data? Ain't nothing hotter, bought my son a chopper. Empty a whole drum off in your ass, hope you come with a doctor, you and your partner. I don't care what it be, nigga, I keep the peace like I run with rosters. Had a Nina screaming on a nigga like she sung an opera. Put up the Benz, 750.
You think I'm joking, see? Keep thinking shit I'm joking, see? Talking about Baltimore now. You in Baltimore. You think I'm joking, see? Keep thinking shit I'm joking, see? My gun's so big, I started with a Toyota key. Now.
Yo, welcome to the Commissioner's Corner. I'm your host, Joey 9. This guest we got today, when I'm very proud of myself, you feel me? Like, BMG's own Simba's in the building, coming off his fire matchup on the Boiler Room versus Lions Den event this past weekend in Atlanta, Georgia, man. If you missed it, you need to go tap in with the Boiler Room. Shout out to Chilla Jones, shout out to Tay-Rock. You know what I mean? Shout out to Beezy and Seven, the staff down there. Yo, they got some dope shit going on in the Boiler Room in Atlanta, man. Shout out to TBL too. But yeah, y'all know what time it is. Commissioner's Corner, man. I'm going nowhere. We'll be right back with you.
3. So I had a big cassette tape. You feel me? Like,
you probably gave him like 75%.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. And it was and Dr. Dre have a conversation. Or to see Mike Dean and Rick Rubin have a conversation. It was just me, Mike Dean, and Rick Rubin in the song.
All right, this is what I want to do.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. You ain't right there. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Tim Check. Let me say what's up. You know, Dana Montana, big gatekeeper shit.
Hey, yo. Basically that, you know, like, I was a hooper, so I was always getting the M1 tapes, right? But my brother was always getting the Snipe DVDs, you know? So, like,
man, out here supporting Michigan battle rap, man. Ask these questions for them.
Faded. Hurting.
You ain't told me he was going to be secluded in there with me.
Amazing.
When I first saw it, I was like, okay, cool, I like the way. So I feel like he was slow to start for real.
Yo, I don't know about you, yo, but that intro music be rocking, yo. Shout out to King Hayes, yo, the realest niggas left, yo. You know what I mean? That coming to age sampling that bitch go crazy, yo. You feel me? That All right, so we got Simba in the building, yo. Big BMG shit. You already. I'm gonna give you the floor. Dummy, let you introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? Simba, roller plane crash, big BMG shit, man. Baltimore Management Group, man. Coming straight out of Baltimore, you feel me? Shout out Pit Fights for real. And yeah, if you don't know who I am, you should know. I've been setting battle rap on fire, just doing my numbers, you feel me? Putting together good performances,
Mhm.
great performances. And if you haven't been made aware, you will be very soon. I'm telling you.
You already, man. You already, yo. So, I mean, for those that's not familiar, you feel me? Coming out of Baltimore, you feel me? True to this Baltimore shit. You know what I'm saying? What was it like for you, yo, coming up in Baltimore, though? Cause like, you know what I mean? For the people who didn't catch the original interview, let's touch on
I mean, me personally, I was like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you can definitely get led astray, but I know I was raised by great people with good minds and all that. So not saying that I didn't do things wrong or nothing like that, or you know what I mean,
Right,
things didn't happen or whatever. But they also taught me that the talents that I have, you know what I mean? They showed me, at a young age, the talents that I have or whatever I wanted to do was something that I could always cultivate on. So I always used, or I had the ability to use my talent to kind of distract me from the outside world.
right,
So
right.
when I started pursuing music and things like that, you know what I mean? It'd be a couple times where I decided to write something or go rap somewhere, or you know what I mean? It's like go to a studio, or, you know what I mean? I occupy myself in that realm versus doing something negative. You know what I
Nah, for
mean?
sure, for sure,
So
for sure, for sure. And you also like found a way to like incorporate your musical past, your creative past with the track. You know what I mean? The records. Cause you will make a diss record about somebody in like 20 seconds to put that shit out, yo. Like, let's talk about the inspiration behind like your promo for your battle with Cin The Poet. You know what I mean? Like you was kind of lit, yo. You was kind of turned up, yo. Like,
I ain't
let's
going
talk.
for the first to give other people a history for the very first uh I guess full kind of song I wrote for real was a remix to "I'm in Love with a Stripper" called "I'm in Love with a Snickers." You feel me? I was in like middle school when that song came out, so it was like nigga being fat going to the vending machine, like you feel me? So like I always been able to do like little parody tracks, you know what I mean? Make fun of a
All
song or
right.
something like that, you know what I mean? And as far as diss tracks and stuff, like of course
Shout out
being
to my guy Rex, man.
well, of course, being like, diss tracks, like within hip hop, you grow up hearing diss tracks and then, you know what I mean, seeing people rap battle and all that. Then we got the movie 8 Mile, you know what I mean? Like these
Hmm.
cultural things that like let people know these are still like people today are still talking about the Jay-Z and Nas beef, Pac and Biggie beef, the tracks they had back and forth and all of that. You know what I mean? And at a certain point, especially in this microwave era, you gotta be able to put
Hey,
something together.
Simba. You can't say microwave for like a whole nother month, bro. Know what I mean, we're gonna get into that though. But you're not allowed to say microwave for at least a month, yo. A lot of
Uh,
people gonna be triggered by you saying microwave, yo. But we gonna get to that though, yo. You
I
feel
got you.
me?
I got you. Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
But I feel what you're saying though. Real quick, yo. Shout out to Rex Ruger, yo. Make sure y'all
Mhm.
following Rex Ruger on everything, yo. Just type in Rex Ruger to pop up. One of the dopest battle rappers out of Baltimore and the
Facts.
DMV region, flat out. He'll smoke your favorite battle rapper. You know what I mean? Stop playing with my man, yo. Go check out that Rex Ruger versus Chef Trez on Only the Real Battle League. Run that up, yo. It's a great
Facts.
battle. Rebuttals were back and forth every round. It got crazy in there, yo. It got crazy, yo. You feel me? Shout out to Rex.
Yeah.
Shout out to Famo. Hey yo, this guy right here, yo. Hey Simba, you was in the building for Famo versus Outlaw, bro. Tell us what it was like in the building, yo. Tell us how electrifying it was, yo. Rest of, you know what I mean? The rest of the people who missed it, yo, y'all just gonna have to wait for it to drop, yo. But give them a sample of what it was like in the building, yo.
Oh man, in my opinion, that battle was so electrifying. Both of those cats, they definitely came there and did what they were supposed to do, and then more for real, and then more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't get me wrong, you feel me? Like we had Tay Rock in the building, but when you got him going crazy, like Famo went viral for Tay Rock going crazy over the bars, and you know what I mean, and he was going crazy for Outlaw too, for real. And both of them had a I called it a master class of strategic writing, and it was one of those battles where I feel like even if you played it in reverse, whichever one went first or second, it would have been a fire battle. Like you could watch it either way, no matter who you felt like won or anything. The people won with that battle, absolutely.
No, absolutely, yo. Shout out to Seven, yo, for helping put that together, yo. He, you know
Seven.
what I mean, one of them ones, yo. You feel me, down in the A, yo. Make sure y'all tapping with my guy Seven, yo. You feel me? Shout out to the Boiler Room, and big shout out to Famo, yo. Like he did an incredible job, displaying his talent, yo. Like and being an inspiration to people, yo. Like, cause when I see MCs like Famo, yo, like it just all the excuses go out the window, bro.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, nigga, you got 2 legs. I don't want to hear shit about why you didn't show up, why you ain't do what the fuck you was doing. You feel me? Not to saying he don't got, you know what I mean? But you got 2 working joint show. You know what I mean? Everything is an excuse after that point, yo. Like, show up, rap good, yo. You feel me? Like, yeah, yo. Shout out to Famo, yo. I was joking in the spaces earlier, right? Hey, yo. Shout out to John Miles, yo. Hey, yo.
Oh,
I was joking in the spaces earlier, yo, because I'm like, yo, like, Famo is definitely in the runnings for, you know, Artist of the Month for July. He had a crazy battle, crazy performance. He went viral, all of that. You feel me? Like, shout out to him, yo. But I made a joke, though, because I'm like, yo, it's not fair, yo, that Rock made him go viral, yo, from spinning his chair around, dog. Like Simba, I'm pretty sure like Rock wanted to, like, if you was in the wheelchair when you said that popcorn shit, you feel me? Rock would have probably rolled you across the road. Ah, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? What he supposed to do, yo? Pick you up, put you on his back, like, nigga, boom. You feel me? Like, what he supposed to do, bro? That's cheating, famo, yo. That's cheating, yo. You got an unfair advantage, dog. It's probably the first time you heard that shit in your life, but you had an unfair advantage, my nigga. You feel me?
Oh man,
this nigga cheating, man. Shout out Famo, yo. And he's a great battle rapper, yo. Like, this ain't the first time I seen him have a performance like that. He's consistent too. You feel me? There's real talent there, bro.
My first time seeing him in person, I was impressed for real. You feel me?
No, real shit, yo. Real shit. Shout out to Famo, yo. But yeah, yo, this interview is about Simba, yo. You feel me? So let's get back to the man of the hour, yo. And especially being as though you had a wild performance yourself down there in Atlanta. So Hurricane Cin The Poet. Like, let's talk about it, yo. Like, first off, before we get to the battle, let's get to your overall experience with the Boiler Room. You feel me? Like, what was the whole experience like?
Dope. You feel me? They did a good job of setting a precedent as far as what they wanted and expected from this event, as far as the battlers. You know what I mean? Even though it wasn't any, like, nobody was like that, but like they definitely, you know what I mean? Like they made sure everybody was respectful, and you know what I mean? Like little things that they really didn't have to. And they went even as far as, because of course Rock and Chilla is really Chilla for real. Rock was for the event, but Chilla is really, you know, tapped in with the Boiler Room for real. You know what I mean? They had
shout out to the Kingpin, man.
Teaching sessions for real. You know what I mean? To kind of teach people about battle rap a little bit, and you know what I mean, if you were able to tap in as a battler, something like that, to learn something, you know what I mean, possibly add to your arsenal, or you know what I mean, little things like that to help develop the culture and develop battlers and all of that type stuff for real. Like, yeah. And that's also something that was good, because that's something that you can learn from. A lot of battlers don't have those opportunities to be tapped in, or even to go to a class. You know what I mean? Like, that's you know, oh yeah, deep fry flow. But yeah, like, no, I shout out to the Boiler Room for real, because yeah, they because I understand it's a newer league for real, but they gonna be one of them ones for real, definitely in the future for real, from what they cultivating and the talent that they already have, because there's some cats over there that was cooking in that event. You know what I mean? Just wait till y'all see the battles. But like, yes, Boiler Room, yeah, they did what they were supposed to do and more for real. I appreciate it.
All right, so aside from my man Famo, who else was cooking up that night, yo? Just a couple shout outs.
So you got Famo, his opponent Outlaw as well, was cooking. You know what I mean?
Outlaw nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty. He don't talk a lot, you feel me? He don't do a lot of talking, you know, you feel me? Like, I think he was in the spaces early. I ain't hear him say like not one word, yo. But he was up there with a mic though, yo. You feel me? Like,
Right,
but
right.
he talk when he on that stage though. He talk
Yeah,
when he
yeah,
on that stage though. I mean,
right.
who
That's
else you got, bro?
Trap Bandicoot and One Way Burke. That was a good battle as well. That was a great battle for real.
Shout out to Trap.
Hmm,
Shout out
definitely,
to Burt.
definitely. Was it Jay Major for real? He was cooking. He was cooking, and I apologize. I don't remember his opponent, but that might have been body of the night, respectfully.
Ooh,
You know what I mean? Cause yeah, a lot of the I ain't really see too many one sided battles. You feel
okay.
me? Like even if some battles were preference battles, they like you could tell when some of their opponent is cooking. You know what I mean? But I
Right,
believe Jay
right.
Major, like I think he, yeah, you know what I mean. Ultimate Beach Promise was cooking for real. You know what I mean? Balboa was cooking. I like some of the things that Balboa has said.
Balboa been fired for a minute now, bro. Like
Off
told
the
niggas
top of
watch
my
out
head,
for Balboa.
Reggie P. Reggie P.
Right.
popped out. Did he rap? See,
All right, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So all right, then,
no,
you
it
know what
was
I mean.
just
Shout
music.
out.
Listen, great
Yeah,
event.
yeah, yeah. Nay.
I
Shout out to
definitely want
them.
to check
Shout out to them. All right. So, in your opinion, what was the body of the night?
body of the night. I'm probably had to say that Jay Major.
J
That
Major
Jay Major
battle.
back. And it's crazy because his opponent, Jay Major, a pretty tall dude for real. He like 6 something. So his opponents they like right there for real. You know what I mean? So, but see, he was kind of talking down to him. He looked, you know what I mean? It looked like he was towering over him with his bars. So yeah, I had to say that was possibly body of the night. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Battle of the
Okay.
night. There's some things are in contention, and I
Okay.
can say
Okay. All right. Your battle was one of them.
absolutely, absolutely.
All right. Let's get to it. You feel me? So let's talk about your battle. You had a 1 round battle versus Cin The Poet.
Yes, yes,
All
yes,
right.
absolutely.
All right. So coin flip. Run it down for us. You feel me? How'd it go?
Oh shit, I won a coin flip. You know what I mean? And I was hoping I did because I kind of everybody does. They want to hear what their opponent has to say,
Hmm.
but I was so confident in my material. I was like, I hope you go first because after I go, they might not want to hit. Like that's because when people piss me off before a battle, ooh, I don't tell me make it close because I'm not trying to at that because you know what I mean. Everybody was talking, they was hyping it up. Yeah, big boiler room because I was on the lines inside. You know what I mean. So you know what I mean. They kept picking with me. Oh yeah, send about to do this to you. Do what? Ain't nobody ever did that. Like, you know what I mean. Ain't
Yo.
nobody ever did that. You know what I mean. So yeah, I had to. You know what I mean. I had to make the pen creative and witty. I had to talk to her a little bit, make it funny. Like I had to do everything that I could to entertain the crowd. You know what I mean? Even if her bars were like, if she barred me to death, if they said she rap better than me, I wanted everybody to say like, but it was just different intangibles that, you know what I mean? So regardless, when it came to the battle, coin flip, I won the coin flip. She go first. You know what I mean? And everybody getting ready for the battle. We had intros. The music. We came out the music for. I ain't never really seen that in battle rap except for like Calico. Like he pulled some strings at Smack and started coming out to his own song. And you know what I mean.
Am
I
I
don't see no.
wrong?
I ain't never seen nobody do that. They had the smoke and they had the music in it. You know what I mean. It was an atmosphere for real. Definitely an atmosphere. I
That's
felt
dope.
like you know what I mean. So we get out there. Yeah. You know what I mean. See the crowd for real. I see, you know what I mean? Was it Mike Terror right there for real? I see Rock, you know what I mean? Like, not no starstruck person, but like, you know what I mean? Now it's game time. They
It's
here.
real now. It's real
Right.
now. You
I
feel
see
me?
Chilla over there, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So she get the rapping. Like, the first, that first, the cat's meow, this pussy meow or something like that. I was like, okay, she coming to rap. She coming to rap. And then she kept coming with lines. She kept coming with lines. And then I forget what line it was. It was like, boop. I was like, ooh, okay, you can punch me in the mouth a little bit. All right. Okay, you
Mhm.
feel me?
I know she had a couple joints. She had the one like this ain't the first time you seen Simba lifted in front of Rock or some shit like that, and then the whole crowd was like,
Yeah, yeah. That was one of them. That was one of them. Boop, yep.
"Yeah, man, yeah." She stole
Punch
you with that one. Yeah,
yeah,
she
yeah.
stole you with that one. Then she had a circle of light ball too. You feel
Yes.
me? And
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, by me being, you know what I mean, following your career for so long, yo, with your name, bro, it's like each battle I just be waiting to see who gonna do it and do it different. You feel me? It's like
Right. Yeah. Make it creative, make it fun. Like if it's dry, I'll be like,
no, facts. All right, so after you saw her performance and the reception she got and getting punched in the mouth a couple times, you feel me? What does that do to you? Do you feel like you would have had that same energy if you went first, or do you feel like because like how lit she was, it kind of was like, all right, yeah, I'm about to go upstairs for real. Like, what was going through your mind as you watched her battle?
oh man, when she was rapping, like yeah, she was cooking. You know what I mean? That was definitely, you know what I mean, punch me in the mouth. The crowd loving it. You know what I mean? That was definitely pissing me off for real.
The
But
Dragons was laughing at you and shit. They was like ad libbing up bars and shit when she was rapping and shit.
hey man, it was. I was feeling all the heat for real. I was definitely like, all right. You know what I mean? I'm
Shout out to Caution,
feeling the
yo.
crowd.
757 shit. You heard me.
Definitely. Yo, yeah. But if I'd have went first, I would have had energy, but it may have not been the same because I was kind of pissed off going to the battle. Like, yeah, I can't lose this for real. I'm not, you know what I mean? But when she went, that's when it was really like, no, you know what I mean? I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing less than great. You know what I mean? Because she was straight up there. She really was. You feel me? Shout out to Cin The Poet. You know what I mean?
Oh, facts, for sure.
So then after she ended her round,
mhm.
oh yeah. It was like I sat there. I had to get my emotions together. I breathed and I was like, I'm gonna fuck you up. I pointed at her, I'm gonna fuck you up. And I just, you know what I mean? I had to get ready for that round. And then after that, yeah, I locked in and you know what I mean?
It was upstairs from there. All right, so what bars from your round do you feel like you got the best reaction from in the building?
The first one was I say, you think I'm joking, C? Keep thinking shit of joking, C. You know what I mean? That was, and then my gun's so big, I started with a Toyota key. Like the first little 4 bars I had, the crowd was rocking with that. And then
That's actually the intro for this.
true. Yep. Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me see. That was like that kind of woke him up, you know what I mean? Well, no, it was one before that woke him up, but no, that bar was like oh yeah, he, you know what I mean? He here to entertain.
Ain't playing, all
Yeah, right. The microwave bar. No. We before the microwave bar, it was some other another lizard bar for real. I ain't going front another lizard bar before the microwave bar. So it kind of, you know what I mean, that opened up the yeah. I said, yo, I ain't gonna take away the whole bar, but I basically like, you know, you got a lizard on your shoulder. If I put my lizard on your shoulder, you better turn around and eat it. You feel me? The crowd was like, yeah. And then after that, that's when
Shout out to Saint. Hold up, someone. One time, yo. Who's better than a hoe? Who's better than a hoe? Who's better than a hoe?
oh man.
Hey, shout out to Neptune in the building. Hey, yo, Neptune, yo, you gonna stop talking shit, yo? You gotta understand, yo. It always get back to me, yo. It always get back to me, yo. But I got you though. Shout out to Neptune, yo. Big 757 shit. You feel me? Spread love, not hate, yo. That's all we be saying, yo. Spread love, not hate, yo. And anyway, yo, what was your favorite moment of the night though? You feel me? Like aside from your battle, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I know you had fun, but what was your favorite moment of the night though, yo?
And I ain't even going front. I don't even want to like stun on none of the battlers for real because it was dope. The battles were dope for real, and you feel me? It was chopping it up with everybody, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. Like that was cool for real. But the food, I ain't going front. They had the Duce wings. I forget what the other wings was. My brain ain't even working right now. As soon as I said Duce wings, everything else went out the window. Listen. Shorty had oxtail egg rolls. Shorty had, yo, And you know what's crazy? You know I'm so mad about, right? I got my people's one for real. He went back and got another one for real. You feel me? And I bought mine and I wanted to save them for later. They got thrown away. They got thrown away. So I didn't even get to eat my food. No, don't get me wrong. The mac and cheese was fire. The what else did I have? I had the wings. The wings was fire for real. I'm missing something else that I had. The drinks that they had were fire. You know what I mean? They had the non-alcoholic, then they had the bar on the other side. But like, yes, the drinks were fire. So shout out to the But oh my god,
Hold up, Simba. Hold up, Simba. What you say, Seven? You said what?
yes, lobster egg rolls. I didn't get to have them. I didn't get to have them. I had one seafood egg roll, one lobster egg roll. I had them in a bag.
Hey, yo, you know what, yo? No, the interview over, yo. Fuck that, yo. Nobody told me that it was fucking oxtail and lobster egg roll. Seven, you ain't shit. Simba, you ain't shit for real. You told me everything except for about the fucking food, yo. And if y'all motherfuckers would have told me that y'all was gonna have that type of shit down there, I definitely would have been there, yo. You gotta understand how to get to my heart, yo. It's through the food, nigga. Like y'all is bugging. Niggas had what?
I didn't know to the last, you know what I mean? 'Cause I was trying to lock in for the battle, so I really didn't know the menu until I got there. But yeah, they did
I
that.
thought Seven, tell BZ like I'm not talking to her now, yo.
Oh man, next event y'all got it. Yes, bring Shorty back. I apologize. I don't know her name. That was my first time meeting her. She's a very nice person for real. Great
I
person.
bet she is. Nigga, she made oxtail egg rolls and lobster egg rolls. And what the fuck, nigga? I don't even remember what else you said no more.
Oh
The
my god.
fuck?
And I'm mad.
Macaroni and cheese, nigga? What?
The
In
mac and
Atlanta? What?
cheese was fire. Yeah.
All right, yo. All right,
Them
yo.
Duce wings was wow.
Well, all right, Simba, yo. What else, yo? Rap, yo. We talking about rap, yo. Fuck.
Yes.
This shit done turned into the food porn network and shit. Like, what the fuck? I'm
We
surprised
talking
you
about
ain't pull up a
campaign.
plate and shit. Like, yo, this what the mac and cheese look like, nigga. I took a picture. Like, fuck out of here. All right, yo.
Oh man.
All right, yo. All right, yo. See, yo, that's fire, though. That shit that make people want to, you know what I mean? Like, yo,
Yes.
you ain't gonna nowhere, yo. You ain't gonna go nowhere. Look at this. You ain't never seen this before. What's that? That's a lobster egg roll, nigga. Where you going now? Sit your ass down.
I'm so mad. I should have took one bite, yo. Just
You
one
had,
bite.
yo, that's the when you get shit like that, yo, you gotta take a bite, yo, as soon as you get it when it's fresh out the grease. Nigga, you feel me? Like, yo, bro, I remember I went to go pick up some crab cake egg rolls one time. Shout out to Cocoa Cake Show. You know what I mean? Nigga, they didn't make it off the block, nigga. I took a bite out that yo, I had niggas driving from out the county to go holler at her. She was sold out before they got there, nigga. You took too long. Niggas was ordering them, spinning back around and grabbing some more, nigga. Like they was like that. Yo, you'd have thought she was giving out teas around that bitch, nigga. Like that shit
That's crazy. That used to fire though. Crab cake, egg rolls.
nigga. They gotta make them right though. But some people don't put enough seasoning in the, you know what I mean? It's gotta be a nigga from Baltimore gotta make them, yo.
Right. So
You
crab cake
feel me?
anywhere else. Not even in Maryland. They have to be in Baltimore.
They
I've
gotta
seen
be
some Maryland
Baltimore,
crab
yo.
cakes. Maryland crab cakes
No,
ain't it.
no. They call it Maryland crab cake because they throw some Old Bay in that shit. No, son, like, no. It's more than just the Old Bay, yo. It's a certain
Facts.
ratio. You feel me? It's a certain, you know what I mean? Like, there's other shit to it that they don't tell you that you got to put in the crab cake for it to be a Maryland crab cake, yo. And I ain't gonna tell you on here because y'all niggas ain't from here.
Right.
You feel me?
Can't get
Yeah.
recipe, you feel me?
No, real shit, yo. So your first battle, yo, was against Dragon Shot.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That was your first on cam battle. You feel me? Shout out to the pit. You feel me? Shout out to Pit Fight. Shout out to Shaka. You know what I mean? How would you say like your developmental pace has been, yo? Like, do you think that you like on par? Do you think it's a little fast? Do you think that it's slow? Like,
You know what's crazy? Because as you started asking that question, I started thinking about that battle as far as the pen and performance and all of that stuff being my very first battle. And I feel like that is on par with what I wanted to do. I just didn't know how to do it. So I was just doing whatever, you know what I mean? Even the pen, how I wrote different levels because it was 3 rounds. So I wrote different way of humor, talk to you like a little. I just didn't know how to do it for real. And then seeing this most recent battle, Cin The Poet, that I really put it together. That's what it looks like, what I want to do.
to
And of
do.
course I'm gonna evolve it and all that stuff. But like, yeah, that's what I wanted to do the whole time. Now, as far
Yeah,
as my progression and all that, you feel me? Shout out to BMG for real, because I, you know what I mean, I got other, battle rappers that I can talk to, and cats be like, no, that was trash. That was trash. Get that out of here. And I will. You know what I mean? And I
right,
sit, I watch their battles and study for. Not, I mean, I ain't gotta like. I'm not stealing nobody's style or nothing like that. But I study
right,
them and I learn. I learn. That's the most important thing about battle rap. Like, like even it's funny because I'm actually a pretty humorous person for real. People be like, "Oh, you should do stand up." I'm kind of thinking about it. So like, even when I go to comedy shows, I go to have fun, but I be studying a little bit. You know what I mean? Like how they interact with the crowd, and all you know what I mean, certain different. You know what I mean? Little things that I can take for real. But even then, the things that I've learned, I've took in the battle rap. So I have progressed fast, but I'm progressing into what I want to be for real. But I don't think my fast progression, because some people go up fast and they get to a level where they're not ready for, and then it kind of
right,
knocks them back. You know what I mean? I don't think
right.
I'm doing that. You know what I mean? I think
No,
I'm ready
no,
for
no.
whatever comes my way.
All right. Speaking of whatever comes your way, like what you got coming up next?
Um, I believe is the stage elite division,
Mm.
September 6th or 9th. Well, in September, I also have is the ominous card. The card is called ominous. Okay, it's gonna be one of the ones. Wait till they drop the flyers. I'm battling a cat named Pennywise. Okay, he been out here wrecking. If y'all don't know of Pennywise, do your research because he definitely is. You know what I mean? He commands a stage presence. He know how to put them words together. You know what I mean? I just seen him battle Danger Zone on our battle. You know what I mean? Down DC for real. That's out right now. So if you want to check out Pennywise battle before I go, battle him or whatever. You know what I mean? Just to get your own opinion on how I would fare with this. Even though I know I'm a win. You know me. You know what I mean? But come out and then you pop back and holler at me. You know what I mean?
No facts, no facts. So what do you think about your op Pennywise? Like, how would you describe him as a battle rapper?
Mm. Pennywise is he is his appearance deceives him. His appearance deceives him because while he's taller than people, so you and how can I describe this? He is
Hey
a
yo, shout out to Poe, yo, on the Real Battle League. Make sure y'all tap in with Poe. Hey Poe, put the details about that drive you having in the comments, bro, so I can shout you out. Yo, he having a back to school drive real soon, yo. It's gonna be in Trenton. They're giving away book bags, school supplies, I mean,
right,
whatever you can
right,
donate to the kids, yo. You know how we love the tippy ties, yo. So make sure y'all, you feel me, donate to the kids, yo. Salute to only the real battle league, yo. Make sure y'all
right,
rock
right,
with them, yo. Tap in with them, yo. Paul, good dude, yo. You feel me? Real shit, yo.
right,
But
right.
yeah, hey, yo, my bad for cutting you off, yo.
No, you good, you good. That's a good card, man. Shout out to OTR. You feel me?
No,
I rock with
facts, yo.
Paul,
Big shout
definitely for
out.
it.
Big shout out, yo. Oh
But yeah,
shit,
no,
what was yeah.
Pennywise is a his appearance will deceive him for real because he even though he a big dude, he don't really bark on people because he's more of a barsmith. Now, even though he is a barsmith, even within those bars, he's still gonna talk to you. So it's like I can't even describe it. He a big dude that talk like a little dude that talk like a big dude. But it's all within his very intricate pen. I can't describe it, but he is a very good battler for real. So definitely check out the things that he has, you know what I mean, out there for real. Like, because as y'all know, as I keep getting better and as I keep progressing in battle rap, I'm gonna keep getting, better opponents and all of that stuff. So yeah, don't think it's a slouch. I'm not, you know what I mean. Even though y'all should have been checking me out from the beginning, but these ain't these ain't the battles from the first year.
They
You know
gotta
what I
learn
mean?
about you, man. They gotta learn about you, yo. So is this battle a fight up for you, or you feel like it's like in your tail? Like what? How you feel about your matchup?
Um, in my opinion, certain battles are a fight up. I don't think this is a fight up. I think this is my Ted for real, and he made whatever my tier may be, and he may be at the upper region of that tier, but I feel like I am as well, and I just gotta prove myself. That's all that
Mm.
is.
So
So
you feel like aside from him getting the opportunity to battle a name, that's the only difference between y'all. Like he's actually in your tier.
yeah, no, definitely. You know what I mean? It's not like somebody that I couldn't stand in front of. I'm not scared to stand in front of Pennywise. And don't get me wrong, because it's wartime now, so I really do gotta lock in and do more research. But I have no reason to be scared of anybody. But yeah, I'm not. I've seen him in person, so I see what he does a little
All
bit.
right,
You know what I mean?
what do you feel like he could possibly do better than you that you might need to work on?
His strong suits is the pen, and he can get schemy for real. How I scheme is different. My pen is kind of unorthodox, and I haven't performed in every crowd. You know what I mean? So maybe sometimes what I do may not be palatable, which is why I punch a little bit more. You know what I mean? But with the schemes, depending on what scheme he takes, and you know what I mean, the crowd could like that for real. So, but that doesn't mean that whatever game plan that I approach with isn't. You know what I mean? Like I'm prepared for everything. You know what I mean?
Okay. And what do you clearly do better than him?
Performance. I punch quicker. That's something that I had to learn in battle rap. You know what I mean? Like now I'm starting to figure out how to every line is a punch. You know, if I write 4 bars, ain't no 4 bar, 2 bar build up. It's punch, 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 punch. I'm learning how to do that. You know what I mean? Really, I'm doing that since October for real, or the first time I did it in a battle. You know what I mean? So last October. So like I'm still cultivating and you know what I mean, learning the style. But like, yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that's aside from that, that's all you got coming up. That's all you got booked coming up so far.
Yes.
All right.
Yep, that's all I'm booked for real. I don't want to make any promises for real, but I'm actually supposed to battle this cat from Africa named Douglas Steamboat. He's his name been around online. I'm tapped in. I think it was Street Talk Battle League online. That's an online league, and I think I don't know when I'm gonna because I've been doing a lot. You know what I mean? So I don't know when I'm gonna get to that for real, but I do know I locked that in for it as that was supposed to been happen, but it's kind of on my time for real, and I appreciate them for that. You know what I mean? That's never I don't never slight people when they you know what I mean when they gracious towards what I got going on for real, and you know what I mean. I don't take nobody's time for granted. So yeah,
Facts. Yo, shout out to Art, yo. I mean, big.
Art he just came back out of retirement on Discord, and I forget what cat name was. Cooked him, and dude was rapping, but cat, yeah, Art, yeah, he ain't nothing to play with for real, and I can't wait to you know what I mean, come back outside for real. Like we can do a 2-on-2 for real. Like Art, one of them ones. You feel me? His pen, something different. You know what I mean?
No, Art fire for real, for real. It's a. I think with Art, he just need to be outside and just work on his, overall performance a little bit more. But he
Right,
does
right.
everything else very well. Like he punches
Yes,
very
yes.
well. He's creative. You feel me? Like he even got a good flow. Like he would be a great battle rapper. Yo, he just got to go outside and work at it. Yo, get that EXP up. It's safe in
Mm-hmm.
the Discord. You feel me? It's safe. It's safe online, dog. Come outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Come
yeah, yeah,
outside. You know what I mean? Shout out to Art, yo. You feel me? Him and Simba had a fire battle
yeah, yeah.
on pit
Definitely.
fights. Shout out. Why we there, yo? Why we there, yo? What's up with pit fights, yo?
I have no idea, but what I can say is, from my viewpoint, uh, it may be in reconstruction right now or under construction. You know what I mean? So the ownership or whatever taking a step back, whatever, or you know what I mean, whatever the situation is for yeah, the ownership.
What you mean the ownership taking a step back? What are we talking about? Like the
Uh,
owner, Shaka took a step back?
all right, so the president or the former president, though the president at the time, Apex the Genius, he basically took a step back. You know what I mean? He was more or less in charge of the operations. We have Shaka Pitts, but Apex being a president, he was in charge of the operations and everything for real. And so he took a step back and of course, now I guess is the onus is on Shaka, because it's his league. We weren't notified of where management was going to next, but that he was stepping down. And if Shaka's the owner, we kind of waiting on Shaka word, but Shaka ain't really said nothing. You know what I mean? So he dealing with his own life. You know what I mean? Like he got his own things that he's doing. So I'm whatever he doing. You know what I mean? So, but it's still people out there that's waving the pit flag. You know what I mean? They got respect for what the pit has been. You know what I mean? In battle rap, in Baltimore battle rap, and you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Hey man, like I had to ask y'all because I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people out there that are familiar with the pit and the lineage of the pit and the tenure of the pit. You feel me? Like they one of the longest running leagues in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like they may not be still to the esteem that they once were. Shout out to Musa, yo. Shout out to my dog Musa, proper context, yo. Big commission shit, yo. Musa, get locked in with us, yo. Commission of the month, battle rapper of the month with the commission, yo. We need you on the panel, yo, to keep it a beam with niggas, yo, cause you know what I mean? Like we not just gonna let anything slide, yo. My man Musa keep it tall, yo. You feel me? So shout out to proper contacts media. He only come outside when there's really some major stories, yo. He don't be, you know what I mean? Shout out to the bro though, yo. Hold up. What's good? He tell you he was cooking dragon shit.
Hey yo.
Hey yo, shout out to my dog Aunt L 3-0 Battle League, yo. You feel me? Out in Texas, yo. Make sure y'all tap in and with Ant, yo. He really got some dope shit going on. Go check out my interview with Ant too, yo. Like he break down, you know what I mean, a lot with Texas battle rap. You feel me? A lot about his league and a lot about his stat his app that he has that keeps your stats on your battles and all of that. You feel me? It's like kind of a competitor to Verse Tracker. You feel me? Like it's real fire, yo. It's real fire, yo. So tap in with him, yo. He can get all your information uploaded. You can be one of the first ones. You feel me? To have all your shit. You know what I mean? On some new shit. You know what I mean? So yeah,
definitely. Because Verse Tracker, they got you know what I mean? They got my Spaces battles in there. You know what I mean? I don't know what they counting for real. So, but yeah, if I could, you know what I mean? App streamlined information.
Hold up, yo. Hold up, yo.
What's up?
What you talking about, Art?
Oh, I was supposed to Art. Yeah, I forgot. Art did set that up. Yeah.
What?
Because Art be in the Discord. We were supposed to, he was supposed to set that up. I do remember that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was supposed to set that up, a little event. We were supposed to have a Spaces event or a Discord event. Yeah, but I don't know the event or whatever it was. It didn't happen. But hey, Young God swag, Simba vs. Young God swag. Hey, listen, I know what he do. I know what he do. He don't know what I do though. But it gotta make sense though. You feel me? Like, yeah, it's gotta make sense.
What you mean? Like, what? How much more sense do it gotta make? What you mean it gotta make sense?
As far as like the business outside of me, you know what I mean? If it's booked, it's booked. You know what I mean? But yeah, if a league got it,
nigga, that's one of them battles, nigga. Like, we can meet halfway. We could pull out the camera and we could run that shit ourselves, nigga. Sell that shit. It's gonna do numbers. Like Simba versus YG. What? Yo, that's crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. But you not like it would make a little bit more sense if you were still a YN. You feel me? But you like Big Bro right now. You feel me? So it still makes sense. It's like Big Bro talking, you know what I mean, to the YNs talking to Little Bro. I still like it though. Shout out to Art too, yo. Like we got sidetracked though. That was crazy. That kind of fucked me up. Because Young God Swear, that's my dog, yo. You feel me? That's my dog, yo. I rock with Shorty, yo. He fire. He fire, and he got that energy, yo. Like you gonna have to. I feel like that's gonna be a battle with of stamina. You feel me? Like who can make it through them 3 rounds and keep that momentum up the whole time? Because whoever slip first, whoever let their foot up off the gas first, yo, you might fuck around, get clipped. You feel me? I'm trying to see that, yo. I'm trying to see that now, dog. Trying to see that now, dog. Hey, yo, I wanted to ask you this earlier too, yo, because you kind of said like like you've been influenced by some of the members of BMG. You feel me? Like niggas will tell you, oh, that shit trash, whatever, whatever. You know what I mean? Who's the toughest on you, yo, in BMG, yo? Who's the toughest on you, like as far as like your material, like who you feel like once they stamp their round or whatever, like you good, you on the right track at least.
It's I think it's either Rod or Die, Caution, 757 Caution, and Rex Ruger. You know what I mean? Because they always the most prepared, and they, you know what I mean? They done been different place with their bars, and they are like mentally, they mind like how they, you know what I mean? How they crafted things, got them to the position that they got to. So like, I definitely hold them in high regard when, you know what I mean? I'm putting material together. I'm asking them how do this sound, and you know what I mean? So like, even structuring around for real. Like if I got some bars, like no, take that and put that there for real, and like, you know what I mean? Like Caution teach me a lot about structuring my rounds so that way it's easier to jump from one topic to the next, or one bar to the next, like transitions. Like without writing a transition, you don't have to write a whole new transition. Just structure it differently so it flows. You know what I mean? And those little things like that I had to learn from battle rap. Like, yeah, I definitely hold those three. Don't get me wrong, I hold everybody in BNG in high regard. You know what I mean? But I definitely hold those three. And you for real. Because even though you're not as a battle rapper, you can listen with some fan ears. So if I say something, you like, nah, I ain't feeling that. I understand. I understand. And you know what I mean? I might run it past other cats or whatever. They not yeah, I can really take that out. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean? Don't want to be up there looking crazy. So
Okay. All right, yo. So give the people 3 battles of yours to go check out. You feel me? So they know like some of your best work.
um 3 battles to check out. I'm gonna say Simba versus, first off, my newest one, my most recent one that dropped, Simba versus Boogie the Goon. Make sure y'all check that out. I showed different levels with the pen and aggression, and you know what I mean. Simba versus Next Level. That's NXTLVL, all one word. Make sure y'all check that out. You know what I mean. Also, just like different pen and energies and Simba versus Violet X. That is also a great battle. I went up the I battle. You know what I mean? I battle, they very pen heavy. Like I show different things when I go to different leagues and debuts. So you're gonna see a patented Simba look. You know what I mean? Like I have a look right now, like kind of, but the bars ain't gonna sound the same. You know what I mean? Like you might see a familiar pocket that I sit into, but the bars ain't the same. My thought processes aren't the same. They're all really different battles. And if you don't know they're me, you can really watch them and think that they're 6 different battlers instead of me and 3 different other battlers. You know what I mean? Like I really feel like that. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna throw in there Simba versus Taliban Goon, which is me. That was like a coming of age battle. You know what I mean? Right? That was one of the battles where I really showed things at home. And that was before I went out to OSBL and I had Simba versus Ricky Bands. Like all these, there's so many different versions of me that's evolving. And if y'all really check me out from the beginning of my journey all the way up till now, whatever battle you want to click on, by all means, you're gonna see me make a moment. You're gonna see, you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. And every time you check out my newest battle, you're gonna remember when you looked at the last battle, like, what? That's still. Oh, nah, trust me, we going up. You know what I mean? That's what it's about.
Facts. All right, so hey, is anybody you want to shout out, yo? Anything you want to shout out before we start to wrap it up?
Shout out BMG, Baltimore Management Group, of course. You know what I mean? The whole team. Let me see. Shout out to Baltimore Battle Rap, DMV Battle Rap. DMV Battle Rap is buzzing right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, make sure y'all tap into all of the leagues in the area for real. Bars Over Bricks, they putting together events. You got OSBL and Bars Over Bricks. They about to have a cornerstone card. Make sure y'all tap into that. You got the stage elite division. You know what I mean? They get down towards the Carolinas, but like they be up here too. Like it's a lot of shout out to the Boiler Room. You know what I mean? from Alabama to the Midwest, they are really working as well. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot going on in battle rap. People saying battle rap is dead.
Hey
They just
Simba. Hey Simba. Who top 10 in Baltimore?
top 10 in Baltimore. Okay. No particular order. No particular order, because I'm gonna say me. I'm definitely top 10 in Baltimore. Me, Rod, Rex Ruger, Johnny Ice, top 10 in Baltimore. I'm gonna say Wise. I'm gonna throw Wise on there. Top 10 in Baltimore. Prep. I can't forget Prep. Can't forget Prep. Yeah, then that's what I said. No particular order. No particular order. Heron, Smurf. Heron,
Got two
Smurf.
more. Got two more.
I'm gonna throw Nay on there because his last battle in Baltimore, and he's a Baltimore artist, fire, and he's, you know what I mean, you know, Nay, he's a Baltimore legend. And the last one I'm gonna say, top 10 in Baltimore. Yo, I ain't. I could. That last spot, I could really say a bunch of names. It would sound crazy, but if I described them, it makes sense. But like,
You gonna leave Big Fella off your list?
who?
Murder?
Oh, yeah, okay, Murder. Boom. Boom. That's locked in. That's top 10 in Baltimore. Yes, right now. Yes, in my opinion. You feel me? Honorable mention, go to 6'8". Who else?
You put Nay over 6'8", even though 6'8" active and on cars like OT, and he's probably more known than Nay. Like you put him over top of Nay.
All right, so yeah. Correction. You did correct me for real. He been out there cooking for real. You feel me? He did his last battle versus Dreddy. That was good on OSBL. Make sure y'all go check that out. You know what I mean? Yeah, so 6'8" been stepping for real. You know what I mean? He had a battle versus Capo Bravado, pardon me. But and they ain't been outside like that. But you know what I mean? When you said Baltimore battle rap, I'm thinking like battling in Baltimore, like, you know what I mean? Like from Baltimore, like yeah, like, you know what I mean? Nay, like, it was like boom. But yeah, no, shout out to 6'8". But I'm gonna say, because the last time I seen 6'8" versus Dreddy, fire. And the last time I seen Nay versus Smurf was fire. So yeah, I'm gonna say they're interchangeable, even though Nay doesn't battle as much. I'm gonna say that. Oh, matter of fact, no, they're not interchangeable. I'm gonna honorable mention to Nay, and I'll put 6'8" in there.
Okay, all right, I can live with that. I can live with that. I mean, yeah, yo, shout out to Simba for pulling up, yo. Shout out to everybody who tapped in, yo. Make sure y'all subscribe, tap in with the Boiler Room, man. Are we gonna see you down there again, Simba?
Hey, they might have to, you know what I mean? I might have to slide over there and see what they talking about. You know what I mean? I definitely like how they approach the event. I like the event they put together. You know what I mean? All the battles were fire. It's good competition over there. You know what I mean? So hey, we gonna see what the future holds.
Hey, yo. Big shout out to ABZ. Big shout out to BZ. Big shout out to Seven, my guy. Shout out to Chilla. Shout out to the Boiler Room, yo, as a staff, record label, and as a crew.
Hey, yo, I still got a Waffle House cup from Atlanta. I ain't even...
This nigga like, fuck, I'm gonna make my own souvenirs.
Yay. I was only down there for like less than 24 hours. Nigga, I'm leaving with something.
Oh man, yo. Look, we gonna campaign for that Simba versus Young God swag, yo. We wanna see that, yo. The people wanna see that, yo. That's a fire battle. That would be a fire battle.
Hey, Poe. Somebody. We going here. You know what I mean?
Hey, we gonna chop it up. We gonna rap about it, yo. But tell the people where they can find you on your social medias, bro.
Absolutely. Instagram, roll a plane 410, because it's roller plane crash, which is why my Twitter or X is Simba _RAPOC, because it's roll a plane or crash. Boom. That's the, you know what I mean? That's the team over here. That's my team. You feel me? That's they under my wing. You know what I mean? So, but that all you need to worry about is me. Don't worry about RAPOC. Just worry about me. You know what I mean?
Yo, fire in the video. Shout out your next battle coming up again. And
Yeah.
message to your op too.
Message to my op, the stage Elite Division ominous card in September of 2025 versus Pennywise. I'm about $1. Who the fuck is 50 cents? Hey yo, look, man. I don't know if you're ready for me, bro. No Diddy, but listen, I'm about to listen. My opponent, you have to be very tactful in your approach for this battle, because I will be very tactful in my approach for this battle. And you better be entertaining, because I will be entertaining. And you better punch me in the mouth, because I'm going to punch you in the mouth. And if you don't punch me in the mouth, a fight one-sided is just an ass beat. You're going to get your ass whooped. You feel me? So do your job, because I'm going to do mine. That's all I got to say to my op. You know what I mean?
All right, yo. What's the date again?
Hold up, let me get my phone out, because I don't want to mess this up. I didn't say it the first time. I keep trying to skate around it, but you... September 6th. September. Let me check the calendar real quick. July, August, September. It's a Saturday, y'all. Saturday, September 6th. Okay, the first Saturday of September. Okay. Yes. Make sure y'all tap into that. I don't know if they're gonna have pay-per-view. Wait till the flyers and all that come out, but more information. But if you can be there in person, do that, because I always make it a movie.
Yeah, yo. Shout out to the stage. Salute to the stage, yo. Salute to Simba. Proud of you, dog. You know what I mean? The work you've been putting in. You know what I mean? Like it's paying off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rap to you once we get off of here about some, you know what I mean, some whole other shit. You know what I mean? But I'm proud of you, dog. It's some great shit coming your way. You know what I mean? Just keep doing what you're doing, man. And salute to everybody who tuned in. I appreciate all of y'all for rocking with us, yo. Shout out to the commission. Make sure, hey, look, if y'all want to donate to the artist of the month, it don't matter if it's $1, $5, $10, whatever you want to donate. It's all going to the artist of the month. We're doing this every month. It starts off at $100. You know what I mean? Whoever wins get that cash prize. You know what I mean? And you also get free promo for the entire following month. So whoever wins July, the entire month of August, you get promo from the commission. You feel me?
And what I want to say, but even with all the supporters out there, whoever the battle rapper is, you know what I mean? All the cats that's, eligible for this, for real, even more reason why y'all gotta click, like, comment the videos, share they posts and all that, because that's what brings the attention to all the battlers that are included in this. I'm not even just saying it for me, for real. Of course, I want to win it, but I'm quite sure there's other cats that have been cooking and putting in work. And if you feel like they should win it, then you need to do your due diligence and get them out there, so that way, you know what I mean? So the commission could get the eyes. We put the eyes on them. You know what I mean? Maybe they can win it, but that's what. Yeah, it's got to start with y'all. We do our job. We're rapping, but y'all got to do y'all job too.
For real. Because like I'm trying to tell you, like right now, I'm kind of torn, dog. I feel like it's a bunch of people who deserve it. Yes. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out if it's a way that we can do like a top 3 or something. You feel me? But hey, right now, it can only be one, yo. It can only be one, yo. So y'all gotta really start turning up, yo. Start cooking, start working, yo. If y'all trying, you know what I mean, get these, you know what I mean, these little prizes and shit we giving out, yo. This little motivation, you feel me? Just a little motivation, yo. But Simba, yo, I appreciate you. Salute to you. You know what I mean? Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all spread love, not hate, dummy. We'll be back next week. You feel me? I'm done for this week, yo. You know what I mean? Gotta be a dad this week. You feel me? So I'll tap in with y'all later. Shout out to the commission. Shout out to BMG. Spread love, not hate, dummies. Peace out.
You think I'm joking, see? Keep thinking shit I'm joking, see? Talking about Baltimore now. You're Baltimore. You think I'm joking, see? Keep thinking shit I'm joking, see? My gun's so big, I started with a Toyota key. Now,
It's been a long road, nigga. But I'm back. It's always gonna be like that, you hear me? Let go.
We get 'em in, and we be shipping them out. We get 'em in, and we be shipping them out. We get 'em in, and we be shipping them out. We get 'em in, and we be shipping them out.
Let go.
Money coming in, I just can't control it. When I got me a rolling, pinky ring frozen, then I iced out the grind daily. Got me feeling like I'm chosen. Thought I was joking, got your bitch with me, and I'm struggling for that paper. She'll bust it open. I'm with the team. Fuck is you mean, bitch? I'm on a bean and I'm rolling. I trap in this bitch. The way I get rid of all this shit, you would thought that I cleaned out my colon. The pack never sit. Soon as the plug tell me that it's sent, then the nigga done already sold it. We get 'em in, and we be shipping them out. We get 'em in, and we be shipping them out. Push come to shove, I get it out the mud, man. You niggas can't tell me shit. Get misunderstood, bitch. I'm straight from the hood. All I know is bells and bricks, and I'm on go. Look more, I ain't no hoe, so watch what you say in this bitch. I came with the K. Look, I ain't trying to say hey when a nigga start waving it, bitch. Who wanna run with the done daughter? Ain't none hotter. Bought my son a chopper. Empty a whole drum off in your ass. Hope you come with a doctor, you ain't your partner. I don't care what it be, nigga. I keep the peace like I run with rosters. Had a Nina screaming on a nigga like she sung an opera. Put up the Benz, 750.
So I had a big cassette tape. Feel me? Like, you probably gave him like, like 75%.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. And it was and Dr. Dre have a conversation, or to see Mike Dean and Rick Rubin have a conversation. It was just me, Mike Dean, and Rick Rubin in the song.
All right, this is what I want to do. How do you go about making that?
Nah, get the fuck out of here. You ain't right there. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Tim Check there. Let me say what's up. You know, they're the Montana. Big gatekeeper shit.
Hey, yo. Basically that, you know, like, I was a hooper, so I was always getting the M1 tapes, right? But my brother was always getting the Smack DVDs, you know? So, like,
man, out here supporting Michigan battle rap, man. Ask you questions for them.
You respect me like this book. Nigga, I've been doing this shit. You guys not let me in, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You ain't told me he was going to be secluded in there with me.
I thought I went to rap. She came out with you. Nah, she came out with you.
When I first saw it, I was like, okay, cool, I like the name. So I feel like he was slow to start, for real.